Welcome back. Now, oil is set for the longest run of monthly gains in 5 years as output disruptions from Nigeria to Canada reduce supply before OPEC meets next week in Vienna to discuss production policy. Now, let's talk more about this with Desola Sumoni, research analyst at Financial Derivatives Company. Good afternoon, Desola.
Good afternoon, Jimmy.
Now, OPEC meets with oil near $50 a barrel. What do we look out for in this meeting?
We do not expect that there will be any change in its current policy. We don't expect that there will be a production freeze, which was on the table about 2 months earlier and a month earlier. I do not expect that there will be any production freeze because price at $50 now means that if there's a production freeze, if there's a change in OPEC's policy, that means that price will increase to about $60 per barrel, and at that price it becomes encouraging for shale producers to enter the market, and we may see the cycle go back down. So I do not expect that there will be a change in production policy.
Now, the above $50 per barrel we saw last week did not stay. Why?
We need to ask ourselves the question now, why did oil rally to about $50 in the first place? As I said earlier, this was driven by supply disruptions in Canada, Nigeria, and Libya. Now, production is coming back on in Canada, so there's now a started production in Canada. There's rising output in the Middle East. I mean, Iraq has said that they're going to inject about 5 million barrels, extra 5 million barrels per day into the market in June. We also see Iran and Saudi Arabia has said that they're going to increase production, and also the stronger dollar on the back of the expectations that the US will increase their interest rates. So stronger dollar has caused the oil to be expensive to holders of other currencies. So these factors do not allow the rally to $50 to stay.
Now, talking about these disruptions, bring us up to speed to what is happening here in Nigeria and oil scene.
Okay, let me start by saying Nigeria is no longer the largest oil producer in Africa. This is because of Angola has overtaken Nigeria at 1.85 million barrels per day. Nigeria's oil production is about 1.1 or 1 million barrels per day. This was driven by the military attacks on major oil export terminals, the Focados, the Brass River, Kwaibo, and Pony Lights. Four of the 5 major oil exporting terminals have declared force majeure because of this military insurgency. So the production has gone really low, and this is not good news for Nigeria at all.
Now, do you see these insurgencies on the oil facilities abating any moment from now?
We first of all, we do not know why they are exploding the pipelines in the first place. So I think we need to first of all find out what is their motivation, why are they doing what they are doing, and then we can now understand what the government can do to make the situation better. Because this is not a good situation at all for Nigeria, because the fall in Nigeria's production can cause it to lose its market share to competitors such as Saudi Arabia and Iran, and also it's going to prevent Nigeria from taking advantage of this near $50 price environment. So it's not a good development at all.
Now, talking about the government doing something, what about the oil companies themselves?
Well, they've done what they can do by declaring force majeure, and I think that's pretty much because they need to. There was news that Chevron, Shell have evacuated their staff from the oil exporting terminals because of this military insurgency. So I think what can happen is for the government to intervene in this matter.
Right. How will these happenings, particularly the disruptions we have seen, influence OPEC decisions next week?
I do not think that these supply disruptions in Nigeria is going to affect OPEC's decision. First, I said earlier, I expect that OPEC decision will remain unchanged. That is, inertia will reign in the OPEC decision. This is because OPEC decisions are reached by consensus, and it's easier to maintain a policy than to change it. So I do not think that the supply disruptions in Nigeria would affect OPEC's decision at all.
Okay, what's the future of the oil market?
Well, analysts have projected that oil will rally to about $60 towards the end of the year, but we are waiting to see what will happen. There's still the supply growth still persists. There's still a weak demand coming from China and America. We're still seeing, so the fundamentals are still weak, and this rally is, I think, is even a temporary rally. But I think also that the worst is over for now. The worst is over. You cannot go back to about $20. The era of $20, I think, is gone for now.
Thank you very much, Desola. Thank you.